Hey, it's Ohio Jimbo. I've got a super classic for you here, and it's so easy. This is a lesson, not a performance. 3 chords, and you're going to be playing one of the biggest, one of the top 500 rock classics ever. And it's one of the top 50 of the band, The Who. So this lesson is going to show you how easy it is to play this song. And it's been known as Teenage Wasteland, but it's also called Baba Riley. Now, the whole story behind that, we'll get into that in a little bit, but I want to show you the chords. You're going to need a D, you're going to need an A, and you're going to want a G, okay? That seems like a really common kind of chord progression, doesn't it? So if you can get that D, that A, and that G, that's the chords. Now listen, here's where it comes to play. You hear that? I'm not playing anything other than those chords, and I'm trying not to go too much into the lyrics because I don't want to get a copyright. Look out for that guy. But here's the truth of this song. It's such a cool one because you can go through that over and over, right? Such a cool song. If you want to get into some power chords, you can really get into it, but just stay on those strings. Now, there's a part where it comes off that before you get into the Teenage Wasteland stuff, and it goes off that D, A, G, and it goes back to A 3 times. And then you get a... Don't cry, don't raise your eyes, it's only Teenage Wasteland. And it's that cadence of that. Bam, bam. There you go. Shortest lesson ever. You got the whole song now. That's everything. The only other part that you don't have is where you come off the last phrase. It's Teenage Wasteland. It's only Teenage Wasteland. Teenage Wasteland. It's only Teenage Wasteland. Notice every time you're saying wasteland, you're on that D. So that sounds like the start of the part. But what it is you're hitting the G, and you go Teenage Wasteland. Then you go back into that. And then after that, you get back into the A one time. So you're coming off at Teenage Wasteland. It's only Teenage Wasteland. Stay in the G. You go back to the A. They're all wasted. Now, you can end that song there or anywhere you want because this song was written originally as a 30-minute song. It was a backup, follow-up opera, rock opera from Tommy. The Who put out the rock opera Tommy, and then they came up with this next follow-up, which was called Lighthouse. And this was a song that was supposed to be themed in there. It was originally titled Teenage Wasteland, but Pete Townsend admitted that he had been kind of inspired, some way, disappointed in others, by the crowds at Wright Festival and at Woodstock, and all these teenagers just out there just totally crashed out on acid, especially at Woodstock, and it was a wasteland. He just did not like that, but the song became an anthem for all the teenagers of the time. As we were growing up, we would say that. We'd say, oh, it's a teenage wasteland. We're all wasted. That was kind of a moniker for everybody that was in that time period. So if you were, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you're scratching your head saying, what are you idiots all talking about? So this Teenage Wasteland song, cool rock opera, was written in 1969. Technically, it's a 60s song because it was written for the opera, but it never made it. The opera was canceled, the second follow-up opera. And so it went on the next album, which was Who's Next. 5 songs from that opera went onto this album. So this one was the pick one. So this is how easy it is to get that. That's all you need. about that is, if you're playing that at a campfire, everybody keeps singing that Teenage Wasteland, Teenage Wasteland, just over and over, over and over, over and over and over and over. And it's just a fun song. End it however you want. Take it out as long as you want. But the whole story was about a farmer that was going to take his family from taking them over to London so that they could actually get away from the problems that they had where they were coming from. They wanted a simpler life. But the Teenage Wasteland part was just a random part that landed right time, right place in society and became a theme song for a lot of teenagers. So if you ever want to play that by Campfire, King of the Campfire again, you literally would just, when you do that, people will hear it, they go, what is that? Anybody of that age knows it. Now, I must admit, my wife, who's younger than I am, she did not recognize the song, had not heard of it. Breaks my heart. And she's not quite a half generation behind me, so it's not like I'm that much older than her, but she didn't recognize the song, but it was a classic, classic rock song. Leave me comments below. Let me know if this is a song you recognize. If it's not, then fine, we move on to something else. I had a lot of cool songs coming up. And I got a lot of song lists too that I keep the song list down in the description so you can find a decade if you want to play. In the 60s and 70s, a lot of cool songs came out of there. But we got some from the 50s, we got some from the 80s, 90s, and even recent. So if you want to learn some songs, this is the place. And I try to keep everything in the first 3 frets, and I try to keep everything in 3 chords, maybe 4 chords, but this is a perfect one. This classic song, which, by the way, speaking of 3 frets, okay, that D, A, and G, all right there. Now, if you did want to go Pete Townsend on this thing, come up to a D. I don't know if you know how to find a D or not, but if you know, see where my middle finger is? On the G, that tells me that note is a G, okay? So if I go to, so E, F, G, A, right? B, C, and then D. So if I come up here with a bar chord, and I wanted to see if I can get clear up here, and then go, sounds the same, doesn't it? But for some reason, those power chords have a little bit more kind of an edge to them. But staying up here in the first 3 frets, like I always try to do, that's an easy way to do it. So just stay on this D, A, G, D, A, G. Pick up the lyrics someplace, find the cadence, and this is a fun song to play. And you get that. And you can sing it as high as you want or as low as you want, but it's a fun song to play. I hope you enjoy playing as much as I enjoy showing it to you. So until next time, this is Ohio Jimbo. And oh yeah, if I do see you out there, I did start another channel with some of my adventures, and it's called Buckeye Backroads and Adventures. So if you get a chance, flip over to that channel, subscribe to it, if you would for me, because I want to grow that. That's my adventures, and I get out and travel around. Yes, a guitar shows up with me every once in a while, but it's more about hidden places and cool gems of locations in Ohio. So in case you don't know anything about Ohio, you'll learn about it. That's Buckeye Backroads and Adventures. Go over and check out that channel. If you would, subscribe, say hi. But if I don't see you out there, I'll see you in here.